Day number 3 of my Manifest Money Like a Goddess challenge. So what I wanted to talk about today is managing your money. And the biggest difference between the rich and the poor is their ability and willingness to manage their money. And the way the universe works is if you manage your money, you will get more. And if you mismanage your money, you will not get any more. And the fastest way to do well with money is to manage the money that you do have. So just show the universe you know how to manage whatever money you have, and then watch what miracles happen in your life. So don't give me the BS of I don't have any money to manage, because that's how broke people think. And I was introduced to the concept of a very effective money management method called the JAR system while attending Harv Eker's Millionaire Mind Intensive. So basically, using this system, you split your money up into 6 different accounts, and you have percentages of your money to put into each jar, and I'll explain that in a minute. So managing money does not have to be boring, and soon you'll see why. So I've prepared one assignment for you today. So you normally do this when you get paid or receive income, but for the purposes of this exercise, we are going to use your wallet. So for example, I have a colorful wallet over here. So I want you to take out your purse, wallet, or pouch and empty it, and count all the money to the last cent, because what you focus on expands. And write down the actual amount of money and share it in the comment section with a hashtag manifest money like a goddess. And then take a picture of your gorgeous wallet and upload it in the Facebook group. And then calculate 55%, 10%, and 5% of the total amount accordingly, and take a note of it. And let's say you have $100 in your wallet, so 55% would be $55. Let me just check. 10% would be $10, and 5% $5. So I want you to go ahead and find 6 jars, for example, like this one, or boxes, or piggy banks. Here's my beautiful piggy bank. And if you can't evenly split the money, don't worry, just do what you can, and you can come back to this exercise later on. And jar number 3 is my favorite, and soon you'll see why. So what I want you to do is put 55%, in this example is $55 of your money into necessities. Okay, so 55% or $55 in this example goes into your necessities, which are for rent, mortgage, utilities, bills, taxes, food, clothes, etc. And the account is for managing your everyday expenses and bills. And basically it includes anything that you need to live the necessities. So $55, let's pretend it's $55. I don't have the exact amount. Then again, 10% or $10 is for long-term savings for spending, otherwise known as the rainy day fund. And money in this jar is for bigger, nice-to-have purchases. Use this money for vacations, extravagances, a plasma TV, a car, contingency fund, your children's education. And a small monthly contribution can go a long way. And this fund is your most flexible in terms of what you can do with it, but the intention is to do something with it, or that it be there for the just in case scenario. Let me just find. Okay, so long-term savings for spending account. So 10% or $10 goes into this jar. I don't have the exact amount. And then we have 10% for play, which is my favorite jar. Okay. Yep, 10% for play. So play, this is for leisurely expenses, including sports, movies, general activity, and entertainments. And you could purchase an expensive bottle of wine at dinner, get a massage, or go on a weekend getaway. And play money is spent every month on purchases you wouldn't normally make. And the purpose of this jar is to nurture yourself. So play can be anything your heart desires. You and your spouse can each receive your own play money and not even ask what the other person spends it on. And make sure to spend all your play money each month, spoiling yourself. So, okay, so 10% or $10, I'm going to pretend it's $10 goes into my play account. And then 10% goes for education, books, courses, mentoring, coaching. So for example, you could set aside 10% each month towards my coaching package. And education money can be used to purchase books, CDs, courses, or anything that has educational value. And so always remember to educate yourself. Money in this jar is meant to further your education and personal growth. And investment in yourself is a great way to use your money. And you are your most valuable asset. And never forget this. So let me find my education. Okay. So let's pretend I'm going to pretend it's $10, so 10% goes into my education jar or education account. And then we use 10% is for financial freedom account. And this is for investing or anything that is going to make this portion of your money work for you towards passive income streams. So this is your golden goose, and this jar is your ticket to financial freedom. And the money that you put in this jar is used for investments and building your passive income streams. So you never spend this money, and the only time you would spend this money is once you become financially free. And even then, you would only use the returns on your investment and never spend the principal. So let me find my financial freedom account. Okay, so here's my financial freedom account. I'm going to pretend it's $10, so 10%. You put 10% goes for financial freedom account. And then my favorite jar. So 5%, in this example, $5 is for giving. So your money in this jar is for giving away, and use this money for family and friends and birthdays, special occasions and holidays. And you can give away your time as opposed to giving away money. You could house it for a neighbor, take a friend's dog for a walk, or volunteer in your local community or for a favorite charity. Or for example, I donate 5% of the profits from my coaching practice to a charity of my choice, which is Amnesty International. So 5% goes to your play jar or play account. So I'm going to pretend it's $5. The habit is more important than the amount. So if you're earning $100 a week or $1 a week, you can do this system. So if you're earning $1 a week, you can do this system. So the objective of this exercise is to create the habit of saving money and to create your money magnet and to increase your financial freedom funds. So what I want you to do is complete the exercise, count all the money you have in your wallet. If your wallet's empty, maybe go ahead and count all the money you have across all your different accounts. And take a picture of your grocer's wallet, upload it in the Facebook group, and by using a hashtag manifest money like a goddess.